Hey there, we're Dance Gavin Dance.
You're watching M-Rock.
Welcome on M-Rock and welcome to Will and Matt from Dance Gavin Dance.
Hello.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, fantastic. No complaints. Glad to be here in Munich.
Okay, great. You are mostly described as a post-hardcore band. Can you explain me what this exactly means? Because it's a very abstract phrase.
It's tough because like all these subgenres were created, and I always just say the band's hard rock. But can you elaborate on post-hardcore?
Yeah, it's a mixture of all kinds of things. I guess it's got a backbone in the post-hardcore movement of like the mid-2000s. So that's why it's still considered post-hardcore. Although at this point, there's so many genres, I don't know if anyone knows what anything is anymore.
Yeah, it's you have a lot of influences, rock, hardcore, funk, pop music.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it must be a challenge to unite all these different styles to a unified sound, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun, I think. It's more fun to me than just playing one style.
Absolutely, and I mean, it leaves so much room for creativity, you know, on
Yes.
writing your parts. Like, if he's doing something heavier, well, then maybe I'll try to do a little more funkier type beat and see what we get out of that, you know. So it definitely makes for creative
Yeah.
music.
Your new album is out called Mothership, and you had big success in the USA. You had chart position number 13 in the charts. Are you proud of this chart position?
Yeah, it's the highest one we've had so far, so no complaints. Now we just need to place on the charts over here in Europe, you know.
Yeah, you will come. When I listen to the guitar riffs, especially on the new album, I can hear some jazz influences. How did you come to the idea to create this hardcore jazz style, or did it just happen?
I think it just happened, yeah, because I don't listen to jazz, so people say that a lot. Like, you use a lot of jazz chords and stuff. It's like, cool. But, I mean, I'm just not an appreciator of blues or jazz, really. I'm more like a modern music listener, so I don't know why I like jazz chords, honestly.
That's interesting that you don't listen to jazz.
Yeah, people are... I just take the compliment, like, oh, it's cool, it's different. It's not like blues, it's more jazz. It's like, great. Like, I don't like either of them, so cool.
And this album is the first album that you did with the same lineup than the album before.
Yeah, well,
That
or
is
yeah,
something
the
special.
Second.
Yeah, it's the first
Oh,
time
no,
we've had...
because Acceptance Speech had Josh
Oh.
Benton on it. So
Oh yeah,
technically,
it is our first consecutive same lineup. It's nice, you know, not having to reacclimate somebody new into the group, teach them all the songs, try and figure out what their contribution will be.
Okay. On the Wikipedia site, there is a graphics about all your band members who left the band, joined and rejoined. It looks like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh shit!
I like that someone took the time to actually make that.
They
That's
graphed it up nice.
beautiful work.
So, is it an advantage or a disadvantage that you had so many people with so many ideas in the band?
I mean, I could confidently say I don't think we would be where we were musically had we had not had all those changes occur. So in a way, I know at the time it was kind of crummy when things like that happened, but it got us to where we are today, you know, so,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Are there any fun facts about you that we don't know? Maybe you have some rituals when you are on tour or before a show.
Fun facts, shoot. I don't know.
I have one example.
They're
I don't
inappropriate.
know if that is true. I heard that John doesn't wash his stage outfit when he's on tour. Is that right?
All right, yeah, John and myself too.
You too.
Yeah, because I play in these shorts, and towards the end of the tour, it's disgusting. It smells awful on stage. It's just one of those weird things. I don't know. We just never wash our stage clothes. I don't know if it's like a ritual or what, but that's just what happens. And then I don't know. We like to drink a couple drinks after the show. We all kind of honestly have our own things. Like before and after the shows. So I can't speak for everyone, but
Okay.
I've been cutting back on smoking weed right before I play so that I could be more solid on the new songs because they're harder. Like we start the set right now with Chucky, the first song on Mothership, and it's just super hard. And if I've had some drinks and smoked, it's just like, oh fuck, don't fuck up. It's been cool doing that on this tour and being more solid and being like, this sounds good.
Okay. In summer, you released a video clip to the song "Betrayed by the Game." It's in a donut shop, and at the end of the video, you are all over smeared with that green stuff. What was this
goo?
green glue?
it was actually made out of like I think protein powder and like food coloring. I personally didn't have to taste it, but I heard it wasn't very good.
It was edible.
It was eatable.
Yeah, it was edible, yeah.
And how does it taste?
Not good. I got a little in my mouth. Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Yeah, that video shoot was fun though. We had a blast.
There are some metal hardliners who say the sound of Dance Gavin Dance is too close to funk music and pop music for a real metal fan. You're laughing. Do you care about that?
I mean, I don't care. I get where they're coming from, but it's funny because like a couple songs, especially towards the last 3 songs on Mothership, are pretty heavy. We have our buddy Martin playing guitar, and he's more of a super metal, like riffier guitar player. So I mean, I feel like he brings us a metal influence, but I could totally understand why like a metalhead wouldn't really be into it,
Yeah, there's a lot of genres in our music. Sometimes we'll go straight one genre, sometimes a mixture. So there's a lot of variety, and people who like metal and just metal seem to be like only really open-minded to that one style. So I mean, if they like any of the songs that are heavy and metally, that's cool. They don't have to like everything, But yeah, some people just don't want to hear anything but the same thing over and over again. They're pretty boring people,
Yes, I think that's really boring. Yeah. And that's why I like your sound.
Thank you.
I also like your lyrics, especially the weird lyrics. The first song of the new record is called Chucky versus the
Chucky versus the giant tortoise.
Yes,
Yeah.
Maybe my English is not good enough, but can you tell me what the title has to do with the lyrics?
Did the title
The
come
title
first?
came first. Yeah, it was. I'd been watching Chucky movies, and I love Chucky. And then I don't know where the fuck the giant tortoise came from. It just sounded epic, like Chucky versus a giant tortoise. Like, could be a crazy battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sounds funny. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just funny. Yeah, it's comedy.
And do you have any plans for the future? Where is Dance Gavin Dance going to?
We have a couple tours lined up for 2017. Nothing has been announced yet, so I'm not at liberty to say, but should be all announced pretty soon. So.
Okay. So thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice show tonight. This was Dance Gavin Dance on M-Rock.
Awesome.